Welcome to the 5th episode of the Elite Impact series. In today's episode, we are going to talk about understanding the power of passion. The power of passion. Being passionate about something. And like I said, the Elite Impact is based on the impact of Jesus, what I can call the Jesus impact. The impact the words of Jesus and his life can have upon us, especially as Christians. Jesus said in Luke 12:49, said, "There is a fire I have come to set upon the world, and how I wish it is already burning." He said, "There is a fire I have come to set upon the world." That is what I can describe as passion, especially in the life of Jesus. He said, "There is a fire." Passion is something that is burning inside you. It's something you want to set others with that fire. You wish everyone is already involved in that fire inside you. Last episode we talked about the power or impact of mission, having a mission. When you have a mission, that is your impact. The mission is how you want to impact on the world, the purpose, and it comes from a vision, having a vision. And I said that mission comes from vision that has passion and action. I will still talk about the impact of action, that is matching your mission with both passion and action, matching your vision with passion and action, which makes it a mission. Now, how does it work? Jesus said, "There is a fire I have come to set upon the world, and how I wish it is already burning." When you have a vision and you don't match it with passion, you are not passionate about it, it's not actually a vision, it's not actually a mission. It remains just there, could be, call it a wish. And when you have a vision and there is no action, then it doesn't lead anywhere. So passion is very, very important. Passion is the hunger. It is the hunger that is burning. You develop it also. Everything we'll talk about in this episode are the things we develop with time, the things we talk about, and the things we kind of coaching in terms of discussing about it in our families, making a conscious effort to develop these things, because sometimes people think that things happen accidentally, great things happen accidentally. No, you have to be passionate about something. For example, these videos I'm making, I didn't just wake up one day and start making them. It is something that I've thought about and I've been longing for a way to do it. And when you have passion for something, ideas begin to come in and build up in you, because you are thinking about it every time. You're thinking about how to get these ideas out there. It is a hunger. That desire is in you. The fire is in you. And when you begin to talk about something that is actually consuming you from inside, it is easier to get it across to other people than when you are saying something that you are not actually passionate about it. It's not actually something bothering you as such. Matching your vision with passion gives you an edge. It gives that vision some energy and gives you also some inspiration to back up your vision, to enrich your vision, to make that vision more concrete and more real, and of course make it to become a mission actually, which other people will now come and key into. So having passion, being passionate about something is very, very important. You will see it in the life of Jesus. He said, "There is a fire I want to set upon the world." It's not physical fire, of course we know. It is a desire, it's a burning desire, it's a vision he has, and which he feels that he can already see it burning in the world. There is an image he wish, there is a way he visualized the world. There's a solution he has brought into the world that he is already wishing that he can see it burning. Say, how I wish it is already burning. So that is the impact of passion upon someone's vision that makes that vision to take another energy level, and of course bring people into that vision, to the extent that even if you are no longer there, that same fire continue to urge people who have catch the fire, other people catch the fire, and they move on with it. When I spoke about the impact of mission in the last episode, I talked about the mission of Jesus Christ, which he also gave to his disciples. It was because they saw Jesus' mission when they were with him that they now took on this mission. Not just the mission, they also took upon them the passion. You remember when Jesus told Peter, "Do you love me?" 3 times, and asked him to look after his sheep. He was part of transferring his mission, his passion upon those who are following him, and they saw how passionate he was about the mission, how passionate he was about his vision, and he is contagious, just like impact. Passion is contagious. When we talk about this in families, it's good to know that parents could inspire passion in the children. Passion is something that you normally do not just by talk but also by action. When your children see you being passionate about something, you could also be passionate about their own life. The way they see that you are passionate about what concerns them. I remember when we were children, there are certain things that will happen. We see our parents with passion. We see our parents with zeal that they expect something good. Maybe when we were bullied in school. I remember one time when I experienced a kind of bullying in school. My dad had to abandon so many things and came to school. I saw anger. I saw the determination to make sure that this thing doesn't continue, that his child doesn't continue to be bullied in school. So that kind of passion, there is a kind of message is sent across to the child who sees a parent protecting him or her with passion, protecting his interests with passion. You transfer that passion to that child about what he's doing. If a child has interest in something and you see that this thing is good for the child, it is good that you as a parent will back up the child's activity with your passion. The child may not be so passionate about that thing, he may be just doing it, but it is you, the parent, that can transfer passion for that into the child by even going out of your way to encourage the child, to motivate the child, to celebrate what the child is doing. There's a way to celebrate the child, his achievement, his little achievement. He wants to achieve more because he himself never even expected that kind of celebration. But the way you celebrated the child, the way you appreciate what the child has done, makes the child to see, my parents are happy with this thing I'm doing. They find it good. For example, if a child is playing instrument and is going to play in school and he wants people to come, and maybe you appear with not just you alone but with people to cheer him up, to celebrate him, that child is going to be happy, and you talk about it to people, tell them what your child is doing and the way you look at the future. Even begin to talk about the future of what the child is doing, showing that you have confidence in the child, that you are passionate that he succeeds. To be sincere with you, that child will begin to do everything to succeed. You have transferred that fire which he himself may not even have about what he is doing, but he has seen you having a fire to see that he succeeds in the little thing he is doing. You have already transferred a passion for what he is doing. You developed that passion from you as a parent. So as a parent, you can transfer passion, you can nurture passion for mission in your child. You can nurture it in your partner, be it your wife, be it your husband. You can nurture it even in the adults in the family. You can even nurture it in those older than you. This series is not limited to maybe a family. Why I use family as my point of attention is because in a family everyone is involved. In family, adults are there, children are there, parents are there, and that is why I always make reference to families. But we are talking also to individuals who don't have passion in what they are doing, because everyone comes from a family. Maybe you don't have that passion you got from parents, but you can get passion from other people. It must not be from your biological parents. It could be for your friends. It could be from books you read about people who are passionate about something, to the extent that they have to go extra mile because of that passion pushing them. I have seen people pursuing certain things that I personally don't consider valuable with passion. I have seen people having passion. Maybe for me it doesn't mean much, but for them it meant a lot. I have seen, for example, people committing suicide because the football club they're supporting lost a match or something like that. For me, I don't understand that, but for them it meant a lot. They can even get into fights defending their football clubs and all those things. They support them with passion. They may not even have anything personal they are doing, but they are passionate about their football club wins a match and all those things. And you can see individuals having passion about their clubs or other people, but they have not individual passion in what they are doing. It's their business anyway. But what I'm saying is, I'm trying to show you where passion is at work. And when people even back you up with passion, then you even try to succeed, because you know that there are people who have staked their zeal and energy into your success, into the project, into the mission, into the vision they have about what we are doing. So it is very, very important that we nurture passion in what we do and what our children are doing, because it raises commitment, it raises sense of necessity, it raises attention and focus. It is passion that makes people to continue striving even when they fail. They believe that this thing has to succeed. There has to be a way. There has to be a way out. And the keys are weak. You can see the life of Jesus. Even when his disciples were discouraging him, he never cared. He knew where he was going. He knew his mission. He knew what he has come to do. He even told the disciples that they were going to deny him and run away, but he will not go back. He must continue in what he was doing. And we had, even when it was getting near to his death, he even said he resolutely followed the way to Jerusalem. It is a sign of someone who is passionate about something. We will see sometimes he will be tired, and he will see people, he will continue to teach them. It is passion about his mission that continued to drive him. So he is a wonderful example. We see it also in the life of those who followed him, people like St. Paul. We see the kind of distance they covered trying to spread the good news. You see the desire to fulfill their mission, because there is a passion, there is a fire inside them. So this thing, I'm saying it, we are talking about it because it is a way the word of God can help us in so many things we do, not just in our spiritual life, but also in other things with the social life, because we are supposed to bring our spirituality and our Christianity to everything we do, in our life, in the community, in our relationship with other people, be it in school, be it in the working place. People see us as people who have a passion, a mission, a purpose to accomplish, and it can help you to lead people, to guide people. Even in the normal thing you do in the office, you are passionate about seeing things done. Could be example to others that when you are given a task, you match it with passion. They see commitment. They see you being zealous and being on fire to see that the right things are done. There are people who are passionate about seeing justice done. It could be in the office when something is not rightly done. They see injustice. They can leave every other thing they are doing and they pursue that mission to the end, to make sure that the person who is being unjustly treated gets justice. That is passion. It doesn't happen accidentally. It's something you have to nurture. It's something you have to develop, to be passionate about certain things, which could be a mission for you, a vision for you. It could be that you are passionate about fairness about equality, about justice, about making sure that people are not being oppressed, that people are treated fairly, that people are treated as human beings, that people are treated with integrity as human beings. And so it makes you, whenever you see someone being marginalized, being oppressed, you see the fire. It will be as if something inside you is boiling and you just have to get it out. You just have to stand up and say, this is not right, this person is not well treated. It's something that is developed. Sometimes it's not by people who are strong or people who are extraordinary. It is people who are passionate that actually change the world. It is people who have passion about a mission or a vision that actually change the world. It is not people who are most learned, it is not most intelligent people, it is not most educated people, it is not the richest people. It is people who have a mission that they back up with passion and action that actually get most difficult things done, that change things, that pursue things. Because even when everyone has given up, the passion in them will not allow them to rest. When they want to rest, no, they won't rest until you see this thing done. So passion is very, very important, and it helps us to develop impact, elite impact that is going to make us more valuable and more live a life that has more impact upon ourselves, upon our families, and upon the world. Of course, that is the essence of this series. Thank you for listening, and see you in the next episode.